So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be checking the damage range against some predefined values that Sadistic Mystic has gone through and ran the damage calculations in various different circumstances based on where Fluffy and based on where the Fluffy multipliers could exist. We're dealing with some like sort of bizarre multipliers, like for example we're dealing with Neuroforce, which is kind of annoying, but I trust his research on this. He is very, very good with manipulating the damage formula. Alright, but luckily, we have a pretty good idea of what we're trying to do now. So again, what we're doing here is we're using Mew's roleplay in order to, we're giving Mew the ability Fluffy because Mew has a lot of HP, and so being able to check it for Mew is very useful. It's a nice, easy Pokemon to get a lot of HP with, and Mew gets a lot of moves that are useful for us to work with. Reflect. Switch into Fairy. After this, now I will use Reflect type on the Meganium. I'm going to use Lucky Chant with the Fairy. Once again, just to guarantee them no critical hits ruin our day. So just to reiterate a few things, so right now, the Blaziken has Neuroforce, the Mew has Fluffy, we are in the sun, the Clefairy has Friend Guard, we have Reflect up, and so there's a whole bunch of modifiers being stacked on top of one another here. Let me just tap kind of the screen just to kind of show you some of the ones that are going on. Oh, you can't see that Blaziken has Neuroforce, even though we saw that, but that's okay. So now I'm just going to use Reflect again, so that'll just burn a turn. And we'll Sleep Talk with Clefairy. And let's see how much damage this Flame Charge does. 404 down to 63. Let's see. That did 341 damage. 341? That doesn't seem right. Let's see. 404 minus 63. Yeah, 341. 341. Okay, 341. It looks like is an expected roll for something. The modifier must have been 256. Either drop both Fluffy modifiers out of the equation entirely, or they're arranged in such an order that it makes no difference. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, Blaziken has back detect and playing time. Good. So either it cancels out the two Fluffy mods, or they're applying in an order that can't be detected. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's do another one of those. I'll go ahead and roost Heal Pulse, and we'll do it again, just to demonstrate another number. Should have enough charge to Reflect to pull that off. Otherwise, I mean, that is sufficient data to prove it, but it never hurts to rehearse it since we have a couple extra turns to Reflect. Oh, look at that. Meganium is also a great big helper, too. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn once again. this one does 404 down to 48. So that did 356, which is also a consistent number with what he's been, or what Sadistic Mystic research. So I think that's pretty sufficient. So let's go ahead and move on to the next test. I think that's pretty good. 2 instances of it. So that means that either the Showdown damage calculator and, well, it means that what they're doing is fine, I suppose. It means that Fluffy's fire boosting and contact weakening effects, if they don't cancel themselves out directly, then they're very close. So let's go ahead and get it set up with our next test, which is going to be doing some 0 damage tests, which are very interesting, and something I actually haven't done myself in-game. I've been saving that as a potential fun topic to do with Wolf. Alright, so next up I'm going to be using this team, which looks far more interesting. We have a level 1 Feebas, a level 31 Ferrothorn, and a whole bunch of goofy Pokemon, so let's see what we can pull off with this one. So this one is even more fun. So Sadistic Mystic, I believe, from my understanding of the text you sent me, we are predicting that we should be able to get a 0 damage roll, correct? Which, by the way, would be really funny if we could. But, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and swap stuff. Alright, so I have a Koopa and Smeargle. Koopa, Smeargle. Yep. Look at Sadistic Mystic's team is equally interesting with that. He's got, like, a Jinx. Jinx in Team Preview looks really weird. I don't actually know if I, like, seen it. Like, its eyes just kind of, like, bug out. It's like, I don't know, I think it looks weird. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, and he's also got Kecleon. The world's 2016 Kecleon. Yeah. So as Sadistic Mystic said in chat, that we should be getting 0 damage 15/60th of the time, which is quite funny, I think. Certainly an improvement from what... Yeah, it's true. Actually, I have used Jinx a couple times, but it's really bad. I can confirm that Jinx is not good. All right. So my first thing that I'm going to do is show off Hoopa's special attack. So this Hoopa has 439 special attack, and this is chosen explicitly. I'm going to be using Power Split on the opposing Pikachu. The Pikachu has 130 special attack, so this Power Split, when averaged with Pikachu, should result in a 284 special attack. And then I should be using Dragon Ascent on Pikachu. Okay. You're gonna see some Dragon Ascent Smeargle action going on. Because, I mean, it is banned in Sun Series. So, this is about the only time you're going to see a Dragon Ascent Smeargle. Ha! It dodged. Big damage. It's funny because he said in the notes this might miss or it might get +1 special attack, whatever. I think that's funny. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be using Gravity. And with Smeargle, I believe I'm just going to be using Dragon Ascent again. Okay, yeah, we're going to be using Dragon Ascent once more. And so now, this turn, Mewtwo is going to be using Power Split on Pikachu, and it has a 530 special attack stat. So when average with Pikachu's 284 at the moment, it's going to be averaging to 407. So we're giving Pikachu quite a bit of special attack here. So deal some damage. No special attack boost. Okay, so it looks like we need to waste some turns while we get Hoopa KO'd. So how do I kill turns with this, right? Okay. Gravity may block Fly, High Jump Kick, and even Splash, but is powerless in the face of Dragon Ascent's Miracle. Yeah, I know. Big Dragon works just fine. Okay. So we need so is this turn 3 right now? Are we on turn 3 or are we still wasting a turn? It looks like it looks like it is in KO range, so I think we should be moving on to turn 3. This is the turn where Hoopa gets KO'd. Turn where Hoopa gets KO'd. Yeah, it looks like we're on turn 3. Okay, so we're gonna go for another Sleep Talk. And Smeargle is going to use Dragon Ascent on the Pikachu once more. Right. He was out for Kecleon. Kick. Pikachu. Gone! Crit! Very unlucky. That's so dumb doing that. It just like raises up into the sky and just like, oh! Alright. And now I send in Fortress. So I'm just going to be killing a turn with my Fortress. And on Smeargle, I will be using Forest Curse on the Fortress. I don't know why. We're going to find out. Alright. So the Kecleon should have just skill swap color change with Lightning Rod. So keep that in mind. We couldn't see that straight from our end, but yeah. Next up, what do I do? I should be doing Sleep Talk with Fortress. And I'm going to be using Reflect type onto the Fortress as well. So Smeargle is going to become a Bug, Steel, and a Grass type. So it's going to be 8 times weak to fire. It's going to get roasted. Laser Focus. Oh! Angry. Gravity has returned to normal. So now we are going to be using Sleep Talk and Ingrain. Right? Yeah, we should be using Sleep Talk and Ingrain on this one. Okay. So Jinx is skill swapping Dry Skin on this Muriel. So now it's like effectively 16 times weak to fire. So this Smeargle, he is, I don't know, I think Kartana will still take more damage from a fire type attack than the Smeargle will. What do you guys think? Alright, next up, I am going to be using Sleep Talk once more. But this turn, I'm going to, let's see here. I believe, yeah, you said. So it'll be, okay, it's going for another boost this turn. So I need to be using Dragon Ascent on to hit Jinx. Okay. Alright, so I need to hit Jinx with this one. Okay, so Jinx is just skill swapping some useless abilities around. This is just a kill turn. Luckily the charge beam hits. Still no boost, wow. I'll be sending out Groudon next. Oh, yeah. I think I got Dry Skin Multiplier wrong. Yeah, good catch there. Yeah, it's not 50%. I think I should know that one, right? Sojourn is pretty relevant right now. I know you heal 25% when you get hit with a water move, so cut me some slack. So let's see here. So on this turn, I can just have Groudon go for a Sleep Talk. And I'm going to be going for a Dragon Ascent on Jinx once more. Yep. There's Desolate Land. So weird how it disappears mid skill swap like that. Provides for her like a lot of relevant mechanics. So Pikachu's going for Hidden Power, and so bring Ground down to its sturdy. Dragon Ascent. Okay. Next up, Jinx is going to be using Sleep Talk. I'm going to be going for Eruption with Groudon. So, and Smeargle uses Dragon Ascent on Groudon. So the reason we're using this 1 HP Eruption is to trigger the Pikachu's color change that we activated earlier, so giving the Pikachu Stab. So now Pikachu is copying Mimic. As you can imagine, it's going to be using Eruption later on here. So Dragon Ascent is, oh yeah, Smeargle. Okay. Finally, I'm going to be sending out my Feebas. Look at how cute he is, Feebas. Alright. Do I need to... I need to hit it with one more Dragon Ascent. Okay. So I'll hit it with one more Dragon Ascent. Look at him splash. The fish. Hopefully we don't crit. Alright, so that should be good. Alright. Okay. And I believe I'm just killing turn 2 now. Don't think I have anything else to do. Please boost. I think we need this boost. There we go. Phew. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to be spamming Ingrain. Alright, and now, this Pikachu's Eruption, contrary to popular belief, despite all the modifiers it has, I think we still need one more turn to get things set up. We're just moving some stuff around. We now have adaptability on Pikachu. Yep. So let's count all the multipliers that we've got going on here, right? Now this is only a level 50, I think 9 Pikachu, right? 59, 53, so... You know, it's not quite a level 100, but look at Smeargle here. It's got -6. It's a Bug and Steel. It has the Forest Curse, so it's a Grass type. It has Dry Skin. There's Sun Up. The Pikachu has Adaptability. It has Laser Focus. It has +3 special attack. It's a Fire type. How much damage do you think this is gonna do, guys? Take a gander. Take a gander at how much you think this is gonna do. Pikachu uses Eruption, and it did nothing. A big critical hit. Ha! It did 0. The HB bar did not move. Oh, wonderful. All right. I don't know how many more of these we do, but I think this is funny. 0 damage. Yeah, okay, so 0 damage is kind of weird, Yuri. In Black and White, they had it, so 0 damage was actually really easy to get. You could just, like, set up Reflect, and you could get 0 damage, like, super easy. But in later generations, this was changed. The 1 damage check was applied after like things like Reflect and I believe Life Orb's in there as well. So all of the things that could possibly reduce it before just didn't work anymore. Don't DC. Of course. Darn it. Are we setting this back up again, Sadistic Mystic? I'm assuming we are. It's like, yeah, exactly, pretty much, Yuri. So if anything would deal 1 damage before, then you just set Reflector Light Screen and you get that. But that was changed in Generation 6 or 7. And I think it was 6. Now the 1 damage check happens after that. However, Sadistic Mystic discovered another check, in that if your damage happens to deal like exactly 65,536 damage, then the HP actually, it just kind of gets truncated or chopped off somewhere in the middle, and so it actually just does 0 damage. Maybe leave this stream for now for better connection reliability. Yeah, I think we've got the gist down. We can go ahead and run through that situation again. Shouldn't be too bad to set up since we've run through it once, so we have a pretty good idea of what we're looking for. No, if you time out with single target Dragon Whale, then it's random. Yeah, timing out with a single target is random. That's one of the things I talked about in the Mechanics Monday. What am I doing with level 1s? We're testing some 0 damage shenanigans. So we've already demonstrated that the Smeargle is able to take 0 damage from Pikachu's Eruption. but we need to test a few more. We accidentally had a DC, so we're getting things set up. Yeah, it's random. It's just good to go 50-50. Moreover, Dragon Whale, you can't time out and attack into a partner. So, like, if you put Heal Pulse first, then it's really, really bad. Like, Heal Pulse is, like, a really, really bad move to put first. Because you could just, like, randomly Heal Pulse the opponent. And that's, like, oof. Alright, I think we should be good to go now. We're going to be just alternating Laser Focus, Eruption. And so that did 12 down to 12. HP bar did not move. Oh, this is something good. Something good. All right. And now we're just gonna be alternating Laser Focus, Eruption. Hopefully, we are actually alternating Laser Focus. I hope he Laser Focuses. Okay, good. Pikachu sucks so weak. Weakachu. Another 0 damage. I found it interesting how the HP bar doesn't even show. I think that's kind of weird. '18 is the first format his Pikachu did not. No, I don't think it did. If it did, then it wasn't in the Americas, I don't think. Oh, it did 1 damage. Nice, okay. That one did 1 damage. So since that one did 1 damage, I think that's all we really needed to test. So I believe that's all. I believe that's all then. Alright, so we'll go ahead and that's all Sadistic Mystic needed to test, so we are going to be able to move along to the fun tests, or I suppose the random tests for this one. And so everyone in chat say thank you, Sadistic Mystic, for doing damage formula research. And then we'll be good. Yep. Alright. Yep. This is the weirdest thing. Yeah, it is. Alright. We'll go ahead and save that battle video. I think that might be useful to save from my perspective. Alright. Alright, chat. We are now finally ready to actually move on to some more fun ones. And as a result of that, we are going to be changing the music. Even though this is some fun music. Let's try. Oh, I like this is a good recommended I have right here. Ooh, let's play some of this. So we're gonna be leaving it. Stick groups. This time with 99% less being bad. Protect. Another successful Protect, okay. Quick Guard, Sleep Talk. The 33 Tuple Protect Passive Emerald. I haven't, so if you link me that would be awesome. But I do know that the values of successful protects in Gen 3 is like super bugged. It's really wonky. I know internally it's like super messed up. Quick Guard. Successful Protect. We'll do 5 of those, and then we'll do 5 of the other. And I feel like that should be, or 5 of. So the other situation I can think of perhaps is if Quick Guard needs a forced reset. So they'll protect the ganks on the PS ladder. I actually am. I'm not that bad at double protects on PS ladder. A successful protect. I'm obviously not using priority moves here, but you can't imagine that would make a difference. So the 1.5 protect. The 1.5 protect is when you you're at -2 special defense, and they hit you with the Z move, and you're like, oh. Ruby is, that makes sense to me. That I would have the bug. Oh jeez Louise, what is this? I'll watch it in a second. It said Metagross protected itself, so it worked again. So Quick Guard and Sleep Talk. We'll do it once more, and then should have established a double protect chance if it exists. 1/3 raised to the 5th. That would be the odds of me getting 5 double protects in a row. So probably wouldn't be that. So that would be a pretty high number. 3 to the 5th is not that small, but 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 243. It's not like unreasonable, but I think I would have tripped it by now. Okay. Alright, so let's see. So now I'm going to be doing a double Sleep Talk, and I'm going to do Quick Guard Protect in case for some reason me spamming Quick Guard is throwing us off. And we'll do 5 more of those. And I think that should be sufficient to demonstrate whether or not the mechanic is the same. I could test it in XY, but I usually don't test old gen mechanics. Marty does it sometimes, but I don't care usually. Another Quick Guard Protect. Sleep Talk. No. Actually, I'm going to just do it 3 times, even though that's only 1 out of 27. Because I feel like it's similar enough that it should be sufficient. And then I'm going to spam Quick Guard Protect sequentially. I'm going to just keep spamming it together. Okay, so Quick Guard Protect. Quick Guard Protect. Alright. It's seeming pretty likely that if Ida was remembering the mechanic right, then it only worked in X and Y, and this has changed at some point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spam Quick Guard Protect. And we're going to see if I can get a double Protect at all. The immediate failure, so. Quick Guard, Protect once more, so this should be a guaranteed Protect. You get more 17 Tuple Protects if you put the berries on everything. But we have Item Clause. 17 Tuple Protects, or 6, all you needed were 16 Tuple Protects in black and white, and then you could just kill an opponent with Sandstorm damage. Reverius once told me a story about how he got 5 Protects in a row to KO a Pokemon in VGC, I think it was 13. And I just laughed and laughed. Yeah, okay. I think this is sufficient to demonstrate that it at least doesn't happen in the current generation. So we are going to go ahead and forfeit. And I think we're going to go ahead and move on to Yuri's test next. Yuri's test is a little bit more fun. I need to set up some Pokemon first. So I'm pretty sure I know how this one's going to go down, but I want to double check it anyway. Based on my understanding of speed. But I'm going to need a Kyogre. Yes. Yes, a Kyogre. So I need a Kyogre. I need it to be a slow Kyogre. This looks like a slow Kyogre. Sure. I'll take away its Hell Daddy. I'm going to give it an Adrenaline Orb. Adrenaline Orb. It doesn't have to be particularly Kyogre, but this is just what he talked about in PM with me, so we're just going to make it that. Adrenaline Orb. Okay. I believe that's all I need on this end. And then on the other end, I need that Landorus. And then I need a Groudon. I have some Groudons here. Let's see here. It's Groudon. Alright, so I need to get this. I need to switch some items around on my other DS. This should be sufficient for the task I want to do. So, what I'm going to be doing is leading with Adrenaline Orb Kyogre into the Peter said at the start of the interaction. Yeah, see, I think that too, but, like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to double check, I suppose. I'll just throw some extra Pokemon in here. And I'll leave with... Yeah, I think Nails already sees what's going on, but... Yeah. So, the Landorus is holding the Choice Scarf, and the Groudon, the opposing Groudon is Jolly. I don't know if I remember to remove the Red Orb or not. I hope I remember to remove the Red Orb. If I didn't, this is gonna not work as a test. Please remove the red orb. Please have the foresight to have removed the red orb. Intimidate. Oh! Adrenaline boy. Kyogre. I don't think I removed the red orb. Did I not remove the red orb? I didn't remove the red orb! Come on! Man. Ugh. Alright, so that test was a wash, so we gotta do it again. Because Groudon needs to not have an item. Alright. Let's fix that. By the way, Groudon looks way better. Blue Orb Groudon? Blue Orb Groudon would be... yeah, Drizzle did activate first. That is true. Drizzle activated before the Groudon. Sadly, it was not the right Groudon. If you use that Kyogre in Ultra Series anyway, though, you're not going to win your games. Regular Kyogre equals Mish. Scarf Kyogre was terrible in 16, and no one can tell me otherwise. Someone mentioned me on Showdown. What do you want? I don't know what people are doing. Is that a... One second. Someone might be linking something terrible on... No? That's fine. What's going on? Okay, something's going on Showdown and they want me to fix it. 1 second. I have to be a mod for a second. I don't know, I don't see anything going on. Doxing? I can't tell what's going on. Oh, I see. Okay. So, some guy's being an idiot. And misrepresenting an AG cheerleader, so, you know, I should fix that. Scarf over top forward Aaron Elite Nats in 16. Yeah, wasn't it Duomark? Duomark's a really good player. Yeah, I thought it was Mark. Exactly. So he's a good player. Just because a good player top cuts with a bad set doesn't make it a good set. He says to himself as he fails to top cut any events ever. No, just kidding. I've top cut events before in 16. Only one though. Well, yeah. I guess I cut locals too. But all right. Anyway, finally we're up to the point of the test that we wanted to get to. So, Groudon's drought went first. What? I gave the Landorus a Choice Scarf, didn't I? Come on. Are you serious? Didn't I give this Landorus a Choice Scarf? There's no way this... No, apparently I didn't give the Choice Scarf. I'm so annoyed. Sorry, guys. I apologize for not getting the test set up right, because apparently... I know. It should literally be... It's not even a one-turn test. It's literally just send out the Mons if I could, like, pay attention for, like, more than 5 seconds. Not like this. It's an appropriate time to mish, I think. Okay. I swear I put the Choice Scarf on Landorus last time. did I put it on then? I must have put it on something else. Maybe another Landorus. Oh yeah, I just definitely put it on another Landorus. LOL. Alright. They're both shiny, so I couldn't tell the difference. That's a good point, Nails. I don't know, like, I feel like Adrenaline Orb is basically as good as Scarf. Like, the only thing Scarf is better at is late game, but I think Adrenaline Orb is way better as a lead. Okay, I swear, if I somehow mess this up again, I'm gonna cry. I have 2 shiny Landoruses. Yeah, and that's just on this cart. Can I do a shiny hunting stream? You really want me to do a shiny hunting stream? I haven't done shiny hunting since I RNG'd back in Black and White. Shiny mechanics hunting? Yeah, exactly. These mechanics look pretty shiny to me. Alright. Finally, we get to actually see the fruit of this test. Yeah, shiny Hunt Gyarados with Lake of Rage. Alright, Landorus' Intimidate goes off. Now we have Adrenaline Orb. So I predict Groudon's Drought should still go second here. Yeah, okay. And I'll give you the speed stats, the raw speed stats, but this was expected behavior. So the Kyogre, prior to the Adrenaline Orb boost, was at 112 speed, and its opposing Groudon should have been showing max speed, I think. So it was, yep, 156 speed stat. So, yeah, to have been expected. And now, let's go ahead and do the Greninja test. That'd probably be helpful. So, Sleep Talk. Another interesting thing I think is, so when you use a move that I don't quite know the mechanics of this one actually, but when you use a move that calls another move, I don't think it's a move that calls another move. I think it's a move that doesn't animate, but not always. But anyway, Sleep Talk isn't going to trigger Protean. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk. I'm gonna go for a Grass Knot with Greninja here. Excuse me, I'm gonna show my Greninja's type first. So it's currently a Water and Dark, and it has a Protean ability. So we're gonna be going for Grass Knot into Groudon. So despite the Greninja gaining Grass type here, I don't expect it to be able to actually attack Groudon. I'm pretty sure that this should be redirected into a Mungus. Yeah, exactly. See, redirected into a Mungus. You saw that I targeted the Groudon there. And now, if I go for a Water Pledge into Groudon, as a Mungus uses Rage Powder once more, this will KO Groudon. Through the Rage Powder, because Greninja was Water type at that time. Or, it didn't KO the Groudon, but you see the point. And so, someone asked me about this interaction on Twitter, and I actually wasn't completely sure off the top of my head. We're actually going to be testing a variant of this in a second, but yeah, so that was what I remember the behavior to be, so we'll go ahead and set up our next test now. So we have just a few more, actually. So we're making good time. So I need to switch some Pokemon around. If you're a Zygarde dog that's faster than everything, and you turn into Zygarde dad that's slower than everything, do you take KO damage first or last? Zygarde's transformation happens post-Moody. It happens around the same time as Zen mode. Let me link you a thing. I actually did this research a couple mechanic streams ago. Yeah, transform abilities definitely go after weather. They actually go really, really late on. They're like basically the last thing that occurs ever. Here's the end of turn effects. And so I was able to prove with another stream that I believe it goes. I know Zen mode and Power Constructor are on the same tier, and then I think Shields Down is ahead and Schooling is behind. Did I say Zed? No, it's Zen mode. Zen mode. Zed is isn't that what how you say Z? If you yeah, Zen mode. Zen mode. Zen. Alright, anyway, what am I doing? Let's set up the Magician test. The Magician test sounds like a fun thing to test next. Chuppa actually asked me to test this one. So I have these two boys. I need these two boys. And then I want some bad country. I actually have a, there's a foreign exchange student in my geometry class that he's from New Zealand and he says Zed. Okay, so I need on the other side. Let's see if I have anything like what I want. Oh, my music is stopping, so we need some more music. All right. H. Ache. Trying to find something that fits the criteria that I want. But this should be fine. Okay. I need to attach some items to these boys. The test I want to do. Sure, this one works. This one, big mushroom, because he's one big boy. Okay, and then I also need a, let me go ahead and grab a Zygarde would work well here. Where's a Zygarde on the other side? Ziggy, Zaggy, Zuki, Zuka. Okay. Those two set up. Yep, that's good. I also need a on the other side. Knock off. Did you know there are only 4 K moves in the game? I did not know that. Where's Soka? Do I have any Pokemon with Soka on this cart? I do. Haha. 200 IQ. They're all Smeargles. No surprise there, actually. Alright. Then I know on this side, I need a really slow Pokemon. I need a slow. Oops, jolly. Got the top? That looks pretty good. Actually, I don't want to be. I might trap myself in. I don't want that. Slow mon. Oh, there we go. This looks like a slow mon. No, not so. They're going to take away the eject button and give them safety rules. Safety goggles. Safety. I don't have any safety goggles. Are you kidding me? Safety goggles. Are you? I legit don't have any safety goggles on right now. Safety goggles. I need to grab some. Can you not search by item? Oh, there you can. Okay. Oh, you can't search by specific item. Oh, jeez. Goggles. I should have some goggles mods somewhere. Oh yeah, I have goggles on my Heatran. How do you not have safety goggles in your DGC 19? I do. They're just all on my Pokemon. There we go. Safety. Safety goggles. Right, that's perfect, but I need a slow grass type. Slow grass. Preferably one that knows an attack. Oh, I'll just back. Wait, slow grass. Do these have attacks? Aha! That looks perfect. Alright, we should be able to test everything else that I want for the rest of the stream. Just with these Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think you, I don't think you actually sleep powdered into my Heatran. I don't think you ever needed to. You just HP fired by Kartana and killed it. And that made me sad. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to put Shuka on it because the Heatran speed tie is awful. It's just not fun to play against. All right. I think we're gonna do the easy tests first. So we'll do these guys, and then we'll manipulate around the other guys. So lead with a Moongus, and oh wait, no, I need to lead with a Moongus and these guys. Charcoal sounds alright, I guess, but like I guess Charcoal Overheat would be alright, but surely you have to have Roar. I don't know if you, I don't really, like I haven't noticed wanting extra damage from my Heatran. Shuka is the item I want on it. Also, I hope this Bisharp isn't strong enough to knock out my guys in one hit. Bubble's a spread move. I guess I can use it to train it. Alright. Hopefully Knockoff does not one-hit KO this Dewpider. That would be ideal. So this Dewpider is holding these safety goggles as we have taken so long to establish. But this is a Bisharp, so it might be able to just knock it out in one hit. I hope it cannot. It can. It can. Ah, sigh. Alright, we'll get slightly bulkier Pokemon for next time, I suppose. For now, I'll just end this home. The soak test is one that's really easy, thankfully, so. I'll switch out to my own Speargle. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Energy Ball here into Smeargle. Rage Powder. And Soak. Bulbasaur. This Smeargle better be faster than Bulbasaur. Okay, good. So now Bulbasaur has been changed from a Grass type to a Water type, so let's see whether or not it gets redirected. It was redirected into a Mungus. It was redirected at the the targeting got checked as it was updated there. So I think that's how I understood it to be. All right. Anyway, we can go ahead and do one of the Hoopa tests as well. So I need to skill swap away this guy from there. So pardon me as we we're setting up two tests at once here, but. Oh wait, no. I don't think that's generally too Dragon Whale. I think that just, I think, because you can definitely get him looking strange like that. I don't think redirection is indicative based on that. Alright. So I'm gonna skill swap. So I've just skill swapped Magician from my Hoopa onto my Smeargle, as you can see here. So I'm going to go for skill swap into this opposing Dugtrio. I'm going to go for Sleep Talk. And this Dugtrio is going to go for Bulldoze. And based on my understanding of how Magician works, let me just double check. It should be right. Yeah. So Magician steals a Pokemon's held item whenever it hits it with an attack. And so we're going to be checking whether or not when Bulldoze is used, is it going to take a Mungus's item? Is it going to take Hoopa's item? Is it going to take Smeargle's item? So Smeargle here is 138 speed. Hoopa is 145, so Hoopa is faster. And this Amoonguss is slower than both Smeargle and Hoopa. So we're going to be using Sleep Talk here. And we're going to be using Bulldoze with Dugtrio. And we're going to see which one, if any, Magician takes. So let's see here. So Bulldoze. Speed drop. Speed drop. Speed drop. Magician. It took Hoopa's item, so Hoopa was the fastest of those, so important to keep in mind. Does Rage Power redirect Struggle and Outrage clones? It redirects them in the sense that, yeah, I think the TLDR is they do get redirected, because if you use a Rage Powder on an Outrage, it will get redirected every single time. It doesn't like force the redirection to change though. But other two-turn moves, like for example Fly or Skydrop, they don't get redirected. But they can get redirected on the way down, but they can't get redirected on the way up. That was a bug on Showdown for a little while, but that got fixed like a long time ago. So anyway, so that took Hoopa's item, and Hoopa was the fastest of the two. Fastest of the three, excuse me. And so what I'd like to test next is, I'll just go ahead and forfeit. And we'll get Dewpider to be something that can actually live a hit. Preferably a Dark type resist. Can you heal pulse your own Smeargle on? No. It will. You can't redirect side targets. Or you will always redirect side targets, I should say. So that's why like heal pulsing against a Amoonguss is potentially very dangerous. Alright, so we're switching out Dewpider for something that can actually take a hit. Dewpider. Where it is? Where'd he be? was just looking for something slow with a single target attack, but these Slurpuffs should be slow enough. If I remove their choice card. Oh, oops. Sleepy Goggles. Oh, this Sleepy. No, I'm an idiot. This dude. I need something that can actually take a hit and has a single target attack. Oh, I'm just gonna scroll through my bonds until I see something that pops out. Mimikyu can take a hit. That was not a good Mimikyu though. But helpful Mimikyu. This Rotom should be fine. Oh wait, T-Tar. T-Tar's smarter. Safety Goggles, T-Tar. That's the best set. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Furio Pulsemon has Triage, yeah. That is true. I was more looking for the Hoopa, looking towards Smeargle, even though the move went into Amoonguss. Looking towards Smeargle, even though the move went into Amoonguss. Basically, Pokemon reveal was intended. I don't think it does that, Dragon Whale. I'm pretty confident it doesn't. We can test that after this, honestly. But I'm reasonably confident that animation does not reveal the intention of target. Alright. Delete T-Tar. Smeargle. Smeargle isn't that bulky. That's okay. We have other bulky Pokemon. Alright. If it does reveal who it intends to target, that'd actually be really big. Because that's a nice information. That's a nice piece of information. Yeah, I assume so, Nails, but we wouldn't know that for sure because Spotlight wasn't. It didn't come out until after Triples no longer existed, so. We'll go ahead and use Crunch into Bisharp, so this Tyranitar does have Safety Goggles. I can just check that on here. See, Safety Goggles. And Smeargle will just, I don't know, Sleep Talk. So Bisharp is going to go for a knockoff into T-Tar. And Amoonguss is going to go for a Rage Batter. So let's see whether or not this is redirected into Amoonguss, or if it attacks the Bisharp. Yep, it attacks Amoonguss. No surprise there. Okay. So we should be able to switch out the Koopa. Skill swap. On the other side. Zigguard. Does anyone happen to know off the top of their head, will Magician take an item if the Pokemon is KO'd from an attack? I'm fairly certain it can. But so last time we saw Hoopa and Smeargle were on opposite sides, and we're going to be skill swapping the. Actually, we're going to be doing a separate test for that, but we're going to skill swap onto the side card. I can't skill swap it because it's a freaking power construct. Arrgh! You've got to be kidding me. Why can I not think for more than 2 seconds? Man, alright. Do I have any spread moves? Yeah, I do. I have on a T-Tar. Okay, good. No. Switch to out. Switch to T-Tar. Skill swap with the T-Tar. Oh boy. This has been a night. Zygarde doesn't even have any item right now. Amoonguss has an item. Nothing else on this team has an item. I can't do it with this side. Does Dark Trio have a spread move? It has Bulldoze. So yeah, I just... Oh, why can't I think things through? Yeah, you can't skill set power into construct, but it should make sense. But I just didn't even think about that. Well, actually, I guess we can test to see whether or not Magician will take an item if a Pokemon faints. We might as well do that while we're here. In this particular test. Let's see if Magician activates. Yeah, Magician does activate. That's no surprise there. Still the big mushroom. Spotlight onto your Zygarde for Ultra Series to block skill swap resets. Yeah, until they water spout you. And then you lose anyway. Alright. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to give... I have Zygarde on the field. Yeah, exactly. Zygarde 1v1's Primal Kyogre. Yeah. It doesn't have Ice Beam, and it doesn't have a water move, and... I don't know. If it doesn't have any attacks, I bet Zygarde can beat Kyogre. Okay, so I need to, on the other side, the Pokemon preferably is not Zygarde, that has a spread move. So I got it to me. I have an Icy Wind, Karam, I have a Rock Slide Landorus. I prefer not to have Rock Slide. Heat Wave, that looks good. Fast Pokemon as well. No, a really fast Pokemon. Zygarde doesn't even always KO Book with C-Tran. Poor Zygarde. Water, electric moves. Yep. I mean, that is a set. That's a real set. Oh yeah, I don't know this one off the top of my head, but I think Primal Weather dissipates before Wide Guard or Protect activate. I'm pretty sure, right? I don't actually know that one off the top of my head. If Water Spout will dissipate in Sun before it hits Protect. I'm pretty sure it does though. Offhand, I think it does. Smeargle, Hoopa. I guess I'll just bring all the other mons just in case I need them for something. Alright. So now we're gonna lead Zapdos, Moongus, put all the other guys in the back. Not that it matters. Yeah, it'd matter because you wouldn't know which one. Like if you all protected and like you wouldn't know which one it targeted, I guess. Can't scout for Flash Fire versus Early Bird. How do? Alright, so we're gonna skill swap off Hoopa and Sleep Talk. Mostly base sound invisibility. Exactly. Alright, we'll skill swap with the opposing Zapdos here. Do I have any Pokemon faster than Hoopa? I don't believe I do, right? I believe Hoopa's the fastest one in my party. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I actually wanna pull a double switch. I'm gonna pull a double switch and switch it so Hoopa's on the left side this time. So we're gonna kill one more turn. So I could have made this slightly quicker, but it's okay. Yeah, Flash Fire doesn't carry over if you do a form change. It also doesn't. You don't retain Flash Fire either if you skill swap it away. You don't retain the boost. So I want Hoopa on the left. And I can go for you with. Hopefully I connect with both. If I don't connect with both, I'll scream. The Magician should be stealing. Is that? Yeah, but it's still Hoopa again, so it looks like it's based on speed. Based on those two tests, I think that's pretty sufficient to say. Is there anything else I wanted to test? I don't think so. I think that was all on my things to test list for today. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's all. So. Let's see here. I actually got a PM from Marty on Showdown, so let's see what he said. He said, it's based on the speed of the base form. What? Oh, I might need to check this out. Okay. I'll check this out later, but anyway. Alright. Check if Magician activates on speed, including the partner. Yeah, I probably should. Let me see if I can go ahead and... So if I skill swap. Yeah, good idea, good idea. So we'll switch out Zapdos for Dugtrio and Tapu Koko. Talking about DaWoblefet? Broken Mon. Alright, so now I'll skill swap onto the Smeargle. Let me see if I can switch to another Pokemon that has an item. Yep. Skill swap onto Dugtrio. Dougie. Oh, Nails, you might know this. When they banned Dugtrio, did they didn't ban Alolan Dugtrio along with it, right? I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have, like, clearly, because Arena Trap was the issue, but, you might know that off the top of your head. Magician. They banned Arena Trap? No, they banned Dugtrio first, didn't they? I'm pretty sure in Sun and Moon they banned Dugtrio first. Alright, we're gonna go for Bulldoze and Sleep Talk. And let's see. So I predict that it should take the Tapu Koko's item. They're versus Dougie banned later. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It stole Smeargle's item. That doesn't make sense. It stole Smeargle's item. Oh, I wonder if that was because of Bulldoze KOing the Smeargle. That might have been because Bulldoze KO'd the Smeargle, and so the Smeargle was like 138 instead of the speed it should have been, instead of like considering its speed relative to Tapu Koko's 100. I wonder if that was the case. That actually might have been the case. We might have discovered something accidentally. Also, I don't have any music. We probably should like some music, shouldn't we? How about we do this? Some more Mount Cornet, but Johto style. Good old Sinjo ruins. Getting the Arceus event in person was really cool. It KO'd the Smeargle, so I didn't get the speed drop. Exactly. But I thought I would have considered all of the speeds of the Pokemon prior to. Smeargle was... Yeah, Smeargle should be faster than -1 Koko. But if that's the case, then actually it means the speed is checked at the moment of everything happens. Which means like fainted speed or recognition stuff would apply, which would be funny. Huh. Alright, anyway. Should be able to set this one up relatively quickly. Let's see what it comes out to be, though. Actually, let's check to see. Was my Smeargle faster than -1 Koko? That would be a good thing to check. The Smeargle is faster than -1 Koko, so important to keep in mind. I apologize if you can hear the banging in the background. Someone is doing something, I think, above me. I don't know what they're doing. Building a desk, I guess. I don't know. Hoopa unfortunately cannot learn any spread moves, like at all. It's very sad. Press 1 if you feel bad for Hoopa. Alright, so now we'll figure out if it's like, if it just happens to never steal from the partner. Which, I mean, we saw that, like, a self-crunch was able to steal. So I imagine that's not the case. I think it was more probable that... What I'm expecting to happen here is Bulldoze to steal Tapu Koko's item. Alright, gotta wait for the speed drops. No, it's still Hoopa's item. Alright, well there's no way that... yeah, my Tapu Koko is not a low speed stat. Yeah, this Tapu Koko has 200 speed. Interesting. So you can never steal a partner's item. It always steals one of the opponent's first with Magician. It appears. I think that's generalizably true. All right, good. I'm glad we tested that. Yeah, it probably prioritizes stealing from the opponent. Does Koko have an item? Yeah, it does. It has the purple nectar. I'm assuming the purple nectar can be taken by by Magician. I should have given it like a Pokeball or something, but I mean, I guess we should probably test for safety's sake. I'm pretty sure purple nectar is not one of them that you cannot like trick around or something, or that you can trick it around. But I don't feel like testing it again, unless you guys want to see it. If you guys want to see me give Koko an actual item, then we'll test it again. I'll leave it up to you guys. Yuri should definitely be going to bed. Alright, I'm not seeing anything in chat. And for me, I think we're approaching 9 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream for now. I appreciate anyone who came out, and yeah, I'll be writing down my notes on this, and who knows when the VOD will be up. Not I. I certainly don't know.